Speed and Cenat are two of the biggest creators of all time, and when they announced they were going to be playing Minecraft Hardcore Edition for Until They Beat the Game, people were really excited. Obviously, Minecraft is the hardest game out there, and other games like Elden Ring that Cenat played and beat in 150 hours may hold the trophy for being more difficult. Minecraft is a completely different challenge and a unique game compared to all the other ones they played. So, going into this, they were expecting this to be a little challenging. However, it was a lot harder than what they expected. So they started playing Minecraft Hardcore on August 17th of 2024. And things started out a little slow, but they were definitely new to the game and didn't really have too much experience on it due to their lack of knowledge over the game and their kind of stiffness and how they played. They would start the stream very hyped up, obviously, as they were entering this massive challenge. And what's really cool is they had this whole decorated set, sort of, that was basically just Minecraft. Not only were their rooms decorated with Minecraft blocks, they also had their own bedroom together where they slept together. And it was actually kind of nice, you know? It was nice seeing them be really close to each other and even sleep with each other. Even with that closeness, it did come with them showering together, which is definitely something, but I totally respect the commitment, and honestly, I wish I had that. Unfortunately, their first attempt at this would only last 54 minutes as they would die to a creeper, of all things, as they were in an underground shaft.
We're good. Move. I wish that would have happened.
They would die again just at an hour and 16 minutes, just about a little over 30 minutes after their first death, and this time it was to a skeleton. From now on, I won't be mentioning every death as there are far too many, and over 40 times either one of them died and ended their run. As I previously said, almost the first whole entire stream, or the first 11 hours or so, was just them learning the ins and outs of the game. They obviously haven't really played or learned the mechanics of this game too well, and even until the 100-hour mark, many of them didn't know many of the mechanics of the game, which led to a lot of their deaths. They would actually have a really solid run where they got some diamond tools, armor, and even made it to the stronghold at around the 11-hour mark at the end of their first 11 hours or the first stream. In fact, it was so good that they even made it to the end, and they had really high hopes of being able to beat the Ender Dragon on this one, and finishing the challenge under 15 hours. Unfortunately, due to neither of them really knowing how Dragon's Breath or the Ender Dragon worked too well besides that you need the pillars, they would die to Dragon's Breath.
Come up. Oh my god.
You died? You died. Spectate. Just spectate. Just spectate. Just spectate. Just spectate.
Ending their best run so far, and they were obviously very distraught. However, they would become absolutely mentally insane by the end of the stream, as they would put hours and hours into this game with no breaks. Yes, they weren't really allowed any kind of breaks. They weren't allowed to go outside, talk to people, or do anything really of note besides play Minecraft, which is absolutely draining and definitely contributed to their lack of skill and knowledge about the game. At this time, Kai was even questioning leaving or taking a long break to sleep, which was definitely understandable as they've been playing for almost 14 hours at this point. But Speed just wanted to play, but Kai would eventually win out and they would go to sleep. As previously mentioned, they would sleep together and they look kind of cute together, and to be honest, I wish I was them, you know? Anyways, after their sleep, they would get up and start grinding again. Eventually, they would be waken up by a giant dragon. This is the point where I start to lose track of what's going on, but they would be woken up by a giant dragon to get on Minecraft after only about 5 hours or so of sleep. Their next best run would end in the Nether when Kai died to a blaze, and then Speed killed himself shortly after that.
No.
Their next death would once again come in the Nether, and after this death, it was pretty clear that they were being exhausted and drained from this. So they decided to take a shower together, and it was also, just like them sleeping together, pretty cute. One of their worst deaths would come in one of their next runs where Cenat would just row his boat off the edge into a pile of lava, and Speed would absolutely crash out, as most of these deaths are Kai's fault and not even Speed's, which is true for most of the run, as Kai did die a lot more. However, they did not have very clear communication at all.
Serious, nigga. Is you serious, bro? Is you serious, bro?
After that, the duo would struggle to even make it back to the Nether, as they would constantly die in dumb ways, like skeletons, phantoms, or other just generic mobs, or even getting to the Nether, but being unable to get the blaze rods they needed and to get out safely. They would sleep again for the longest they had, which was about 6 hours, as previously they'd been interrupted by people who were streaming with them, but this was the first time they got a genuine, pretty good night for sleep. One of their best runs since that run in the end was happening at 71 hours, and it looked to be pretty good. They were mining for diamonds and even got the blaze rods they needed. However, along the run, Speed had gotten a dog, and that dog started to attack Kai, so much so to the point where the dog killed Kai, and their 8-hour run at 71 hours would end due to Speed's own dog killing Kai.
He's sitting. He's sitting. Oh my. Stop. Stop.
Although this was probably the funniest death as it was so dumb and so stupid, it was also kind of sad. Speed and Kaya put 71 hours into this game, and they've only made it to the end once, and they've constantly been faced with struggles like dogs killing each other or other similar feats that have just been terrible to watch and make their stress so much more valid. They would die again in the Nether due to Enderman while trying to collect pearls. However, this was not their last death in the Nether, and it would long be their last death in total. However, this was clearly taking a toll on them. Even while just playing the games and hours into runs, they were clearly drained and needed something of a morale booster. They would once again die to collecting Enderman whilst in the overworld this time, and Kai would actually freak out, and it's clear that these two are absolutely just drained. It even seems like Speed was crying, which is very sad, and it kind of shows you just how, like, inhumane this all is, even though they have a complete option of stopping. It just shows how committed they were, and even though how bad they were, how determined they were to get this. They would cool off by once again showering together. However, they were never in the shower together, so that is kind of sad. However, it's still nice, you know what I mean. They would sleep again at around the 85-hour mark, and when they woke up, they hoped to finally beat this game that they've been playing for 85 hours, almost straight, with no breaks besides showering and sleeping. But will they actually be able to do it? They would have a fantastic run going at around the 97 hours mark, where they would both get full diamond with enchanted diamond tools, and would even be able to reach it back to the end for the first time in almost 50 hours. And it truly seemed like this was the run, and if they didn't get it here, they would never get it. However, once in the end, they would face a major problem being the Enderman. They would have struggles trying to kill them while trying to take down the pillars, and eventually it would lead to Kai's demise.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
You have to distract. You have to distract. You have to distract or help. I need.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
I got another one. Hold on. Wait. Calm down.
I'm coming. I'm right here.
I just don't want the dagger to hit me. I just don't want it to hit me.
Is there any more on you? Is there any more on you?
Yes, one more. One more.
What? Why? Why are there more on you?
No. Bro, on God, I was getting teamed up.
However, Speed decided to try to clutch, yet he was also unable to succeed. After this run, they would start to realize that they needed to actually practice the end. They died there 2 times on both of their best runs, and they realized that they needed to actually practice this, so they did, which was really good, and it really helped them learn their mistakes and how to actually live in the end. They would get really far into their next world with hopes that this would finally be it. Over 100 hours has now elapsed, and it has been 104 hours, and they were hoping to finally finish this out. And thankfully, they once again made it to the end with improved knowledge. They were furious. ready to beat the Ender Dragon once and for all. They were the most prepared they'd ever been in any other world, and they were really ready to beat the Ender Dragon. They had made chicken farms, had stacks of food, enchanted their tools. Everything had gone right, and if they didn't do it here, they would never do it. They were going to the end fight ready, were able to knock down all the pillars. Now, all that was left was to kill the Ender Dragon. Although they still struggled with the Enderman, they were staying vigilant, and they were looking down and up to avoid the eyes of the Enderman, and would only shoot the Ender Dragon. After hours and hours, 105 to be exact, they would take their final shot at the dragon once and for all.
Is it an Enderman after me? Oh my god, it's Enderman after. No. No.
Archie.
No way. He's one shot. Kai, you gotta get him. Kai, you gotta get him. I got an Enderman after me. No. Come on, no. Oh, I got two after me. No. You got him. Wait. You did it.
And so, with the dragon defeated, they have officially beat hardcore Minecraft. Over 105 hours, 42 deaths, they were finally done. It was honestly really just, I don't even know how to describe the winning. They were both crying tears of joy, and when they won, I've genuinely never heard something come out of a human body like that before. It really shows how committed they were, and even though they went through hours and hours of torture, tears, the end was actually kind of sweet with them saying how much each other meant to them and what this journey really meant to each other. It shows that they truly bonded over this, and it's something they will never forget in their lives. While we may never see them play Minecraft again, which may be a shame, this live stream is a testament to show how great of a game Minecraft is. Although players may cry, hate, and absolutely ridicule it, it is a game that brings people together, and this series shows nothing other than that. I respect Kai and Speed both for this, for their commitment, even through the hardest of hards and through the challenges that they faced. And even if you don't like them as streamers or content creators, they sometimes show what true great humanity is, and that is the compassion of other humans. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I got a little corny at the end, but if you enjoyed it all, please leave a like and subscribe. It took forever to edit out all of the swears, as they do swear quite a lot, so a like or subscribe would mean so much. Also, support the original creators, Kai and Speed, as they are the ones who actually made this content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.